What is up, my friends? It is that time again for another weekend comic book haul. I have read so many books this weekend. It has been great. I was able to finally find some time to just sit down and read. I think I got to about 13 books this weekend, which is unheard of for me. So I had a great time, read a lot of cool stuff, or a lot of cool things. And here are four kind of books that I really enjoyed. So I thought I'd share with you guys. First of all, if this is your first time through the channel, thanks for stopping by, giving the channel a shot. Really appreciate you hanging out with me. Make sure you hit me up with a comment if you do decide to subscribe, and I'll be sure to give you a thank you personally. Current subscribers, I really appreciate you always coming back and chatting with me in the comments. Can't wait to hear from each and every one of you. So let's get into this, and then we'll get into the haul. Death or Glory, issue number 4, was fantastic, action-packed from the start. From page 1, it seemed like we just got right into the action, and it did not stop until the last page. So it was a great read. That title continues to be fantastic. So I recommend it if you're not reading it, and if you are reading it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Batman Beyond, issue number 22, was a great issue. I kind of just jumped on right at this point. I wanted to see what the all-new Scarecrow Strikes was all about, and this issue did not disappoint. It was a great issue. I won't ruin it for anybody if you haven't read it yet, but if you haven't, make sure you pick it up, and if you have, let me know what you thought about it. Die, Die, Die. They did it again. It left me saying wow, just like the first issue. It was a pleasant read. I like where things are going. Definitely be more so to do with the fact that no one saw this coming, so there was no way to prepare for it. So they are not disappointing with these issues so far. Can't wait to read issue number 3. Issue number 2 was fantastic, just as number 1 was. Moving on to Venom, issue number 5. These issues have been so good. I've enjoyed them so much. And in this issue, Venom gets a new ability, I guess we could say. So that's a great time, great read. Everyone who's reading it is loving it, and I'm, on that bandwagon myself, thoroughly enjoying every minute of those issues, and can't wait for number 6 to come out so I can get through it. So that's it. Just a few honorable mentions for the week of what I've been reading. So if you've read any of these, let me know what you thought. Get those out of the way. So, on to this weekend's haul. I'm surprised that I'm still able to do these. I didn't expect to be able to do so many, but things are just working out like that. So, as I say from time to time, if you don't see one on Saturday or Sunday or a weekend haul period, it's because I didn't grab anything. It started off with me getting a lot of Midtown hauls, trying to, fill holes in my collection, and just grabbing things that I thought I wouldn't be able to get at my shops. So I've been doing a little better at grabbing things and putting things on my pull before, they come out. I've been aware of certain things a little bit before New Comic Book Day, so that's been helping me out a lot. But Midtown is awesome. They continue to be awesome, and they're always there whenever I need them with great service. So I went out to one of my local comic shops this weekend, grabbed some stuff. There's some Midtown stuff in here as well that I was supposed to put in last weekend's video, but I didn't get the shipment till later in the week. So here we go. Beast of Burden, and that is the B cover. I found that at a local shop and decided to grab it. I grabbed it earlier in the week, but I just really like that cover, so it was just sitting there. Thought I'd grab it. And I did have a chance to read this one. It's a really cool story. So the dogs have mystical powers and all this good stuff, and they live in some world where they're kind of the guardians of a corridor. So it's different. It's definitely intriguing. So give it a shot if you're into that type of stuff. Next we have Revival, issue number 1. I got it because it was still available, and this is one of the first trades that I read when I got into comic books a little over a year ago. So it was cool to be able to find the first issue on Midtown and still for a reasonable price. So I decided, why not? Great condition, near mint. So I'm happy with that. I really enjoyed the story. It's a horror, genre thing going on about zombies, basically. So really enjoyed it. So I was happy to see that they still had a first issue left, and I made sure to snatch it up. Skottie Young, I Hate Fairyland, and this is one of the variants. I'm not sure which one, but I really love that one, so I made sure to grab it. And this is issue number 20, which should be the last of the series from what I'm hearing. He's moving on to other things, concentrating on different titles. So he may do I Hate Fairyland every once in a while, I'm hearing, but as far as monthly, it's pretty much done. So this was a fun grab. Graded at VG from Midtown. The Blackest Night, number 7. And if you've been hanging around for a while, I've been talking a little bit about starting to grab the Green Lantern more and get into reading that. For some reason, I want to start reading it. I haven't yet, but I want to get into it. So this is The Blackest Night, number 7, and this is the first appearance of the White Lantern Corps. And I want to grab each first appearance of the different corps to the best of my ability. I'm not going to jump out of the window and spend crazy money on any of them, but to the extent that they're reasonably priced, I'll try to grab them when I can. So this was definitely reasonably priced. I got it from Midtown, and I'm very happy to have it. So can't wait to read it. In talking with people about the Green Lantern, I'm finding a common thread that people would really like to see a storyline specific for John Stewart, which would be really cool. I thought he had his own, and that's where I was trying to go when I got into the Green Lantern thing, but it doesn't seem he has his own, storyline or run or anything named after him that you can follow up with. So maybe, hopefully sometime in the future, they'll dedicate something just for him. And let me know if you would like to see something like that. Like I said, a lot of people I talk to are very frustrated because he's one of their favorites, but they don't have a dedicated storyline for him. So I'll leave a poll up and see, how many people say yes or no they would like to see that. Next, we have Teen Titans number 21, the B cover. Only because it was still available, and I liked it so much, why not get 2 covers? Great cover. Really enjoyed the first issue in this storyline. I haven't read any of the others quite yet, but I will. I got this one strictly for the cover. Really love it. Terry Dodson, The Life of Captain Marvel, number 2. That's an amazing cover. Great artwork. Next we have Black Panther, number 3. This is the C cover. I really like that one. Was able to find that at the local shop, along with the Life of Captain Marvel, reasonably priced. So I grabbed those. Happy to have them. So if you follow Midtown at all, some days they have ridiculously good sales, and I was able to catch them on a good day. And while there wasn't a lot that I wanted, this kind of just stuck out to me. So I figured, what the heck, why not get it? I can't remember how much it was, but it was like, why not? So I just threw it in there with the other order that I had. Cage, number 1, dig it. Cool cover. Deadpool, number 2, variant edition, San Diego Comic-Con 2018, limited to 4,000. PX Preview exclusive. That was a great cover, just hanging around one of the shops I went to. Nicely priced, so decided I'd grab it. I really like those preview exclusives that came out this year. I grabbed a few of them. The Amazing Spider-Man number 3 variant edition. This is the B cover. I really like when they have covers with Spider-Man with the Fantastic Four. I think that's cool. I love the suit that he dons when he's a part of the team. It's really cool. So, made sure to grab a copy of that. Here's another one that was just hanging out in the store, so had to grab it again. It's a little messed up on the bottom corner, but I didn't notice that till I got home. You win some, you lose some. So this is Venom number 5, the B cover. And I grabbed another copy of the A cover by mistake. I don't know how that happened. Talking probably, as I do when I'm in the shops, running my mouth, and grabbed it by mistake. But happy to have it. It turned out to be a fantastic issue, so I'm not mad about it at all. Next we have Spider-Gwen, issue number 34, which I believe is the last issue of that run. Someone can help me out with that. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I think from here we go on to Spider-Ghost. So I was happy to get that. I think it was sold out on Midtown, which kind of intrigued me more when I went to go look for it, and there weren't any more. But then I went to a shop locally, and they had a few left. So I decided to grab one. Who knows if they're still there? But if I see another one, I might grab it. Lastly, one of my favorite books of the past few weeks. If you know anything about me, I'm a big Spider-Man fan overall, and what got me into comic books is when I found out about Miles Morales. So last week or 2 weeks ago, they had a great annual for Spider-Man number 1, where we learned or saw Miles Morales' first costume. And I only had the A cover. I really wanted the B cover. Didn't see any locally, so I had to go online to get it. And here it is. I didn't even see many of these online, like on people's channels, but I may have missed it. But really glad to have that. It was a fantastic story from beginning to end. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really liked that cover. So glad to have it. Cannot wait for Spider-Man for the PS4 to come out. I will go missing. There may be a gap in my videos once that game comes out on the 7th. And I may start a gaming channel for that type of stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just really excited. But thanks for hanging out with me once again. Hope you saw some things that you liked. If you did, let me know what you liked. Let me know what you grabbed this week that you were excited about. Let me know what you missed out on that you're going to look forward in the future and all that good stuff. Make sure you comment with me. Make sure you hit me up if you decide to subscribe and hang out with me. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you for viewing. Now get out there and grab those